aespa has finally had their long-anticipated comeback with Dirty Work, and people aren't vibing with it at all so far. And before Mize come at me with the chart receipts, yes, I know it's doing well on the charts. Of course it is. It's an aespa song. They could literally fart into a mic and it would still chart. That's not the point. I'm also aware that a lot of the criticism is coming from other fandoms as a sort of revenge for how Mize have treated other groups in the past. But I still have a gut feeling that Dirty Work won't hold up over time. I think it'll become one of aespa's most forgettable tracks. So let's talk about it. Personally, I don't think the song is bad. For me, a song is only bad if it's completely unlistenable, and Dirty Work isn't that. But I'd definitely call it underwhelming. There's just nothing particularly special about the track. The instrumental is basic and repetitive, and the girls barely get to show off their vocal abilities because they're practically just talking through half the track. As for the raps, I'm not even sure you can call them raps, honestly. The biggest issue most people seem to have with the song is the lyrics, and I totally get that. Half the track is just one line repeated over and over again. It's a clearly failed attempt at making the song catchy. The rest of the lyrics are a bunch of corny lines that don't really make sense. I think a big part of the problem is that the song is mostly in English. Korean netizens have said it before, if international fans actually understood the lyrics to some K-pop songs, we probably wouldn't like them as much. And honestly, aespa might be the perfect example of that. Most of their title tracks have lyrics that make little to no sense, but because they're in Korean, we don't always notice or care. Let's be real, not everyone is out here spending time translating every lyric. But since Dirty Work is mostly in English, now we can understand lines like mafia ties going back to the old world and just 'cause I'm pretty doesn't mean I don't do hard things, and, yeah. They just don't work. That said, this wouldn't be the first time a K-pop song had questionable lyrics and still popped off. So I don't think the lyrics are the main reason why Dirty Work isn't loved by the public. Personally, I think the problem is timing. aespa just came off a legendary streak of great title tracks, Spicy, Drama, Supernova and Armageddon, all hits, all loved by the general public. So for SM to follow that up with a chill, low-energy song for their first 2025 comeback? Not a smart move. Everyone, myself included, was expecting an Armageddon 2.0, and instead we got what feels like a very skippable B-side. If Dirty Work had dropped after Spicy, I think it would have been better received, because at that point, we didn't fully know what aespa was capable of musically. But releasing such a forgettable song after a string of back-to-back hits just makes it that much more disappointing. And I think that's why the public didn't like the track that much. Still, it's not all bad. One thing aespa always nails is visuals. Let's be honest, the music video carried the song. The visuals their creative team pulled off were insane, and I don't think any other group in K-pop is doing it quite like that. Watching the music video elevates the experience a lot, and it can get you to vibe with the song way more than just listening to it on any music platform. Now on to the choreography. It sucks. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. Look at this mess. It's boring, it's not flattering, and it definitely didn't help the song gain traction. Supernova and Drama went viral largely because of their choreo. People wanted to learn the dances, which helped boost the songs. Dirty Work's choreo? Total opposite effect. And what makes it worse is that the performance version had a great choreo, smooth, interesting, really well done. But they scrapped that and gave us something forgettable instead. SM had it all and decided to hire Veda instead, the same man who dances to Armageddon like this. This man needs to retire as soon as possible. Anyway, I still listen to the song occasionally. I don't think it's horrible, I just think aespa can do better than this, because they have proved it. Thankfully, they've already announced an upcoming mini-album and full album, so I'm hoping they have something big in store. I genuinely think they saved K-pop last year, and I believe they've got what it takes to do it again in 2025.